we will be going
underway from Hard Rock Stadium. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. They'll roll him out right.
Okay.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. He was out there waving his arms. When you get a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
On second and inches, Tua eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
Now on first down, Mostert stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Good play defensively. It'll be a loss of 1. Second down coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
I can't believe they even let you play. Check. Cross.
On second and 11 now. Tua flush to his right. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Flushed out right.
Oh, yeah.
Diving, and he's got it full extension. What a catch. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Oh, my God.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing here, Purdy. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. They find some open field here.
No, what are you?
Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 68 yards. And the Niners
you are not
use the
good.
early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Do what you do.
Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, He doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
My remote's not working
stopped
correctly.
right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Wilson. Yeah, he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Here's a toss play right to Mostert. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for second down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Tua's throw here taken in by Gesicki. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now Tua. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got him. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That one's tipped and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. And 2nd down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a hole.
Mostert hit and he drops the ball. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. There he goes left side. He's at the 30. 10. And it's a fumble.
That's karma.
Goodness, nobody wanting to hold on to that football. 2 fumbles, one by each team on the same play. Not something you see every week.
No, not at all. And you and I both know how important possessions are nowadays in the NFL, because there's not much difference between teams. So when you get a chance for a takeaway, you've got to hold on to the football yourself. Don't give it right back to him.
And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Eluding the pressure right. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them, and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Flush to his right. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. Finding room at midfield. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Flushed out right. And Tua going to slide to a halt, but he will have the first down. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Tua now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. To throw again on second down. Tua. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. Touchdown, Dolphins! Mike Gesicki on the pass from Tua Tagovailoa. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
No, my God!
At home, he missed it.
Freaking
No
remote!
good. And they'll remain down by a point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
All this guy's going to do is fear from the
49er offense set to get this drive underway.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Oh, yeah.
Rifles one that's intercepted.
He does not like that.
Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 46. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Another try after the first down sack. Tua flush to his right. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson.
No!
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Purdy. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 4th down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowski to punt the football. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Idiot. I kicked this. I kicked.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Going to the air, Tagovailoa escaping the pressure right.
No, that was such a bad.
Going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
A final shot before break. Purdy. And that is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the 2nd half.
Here's McLeod from his end zone. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want us to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, you have to dial
stop
things
feeding
back
it to
a little bit.
McCaffrey, bro. You
It'll go
suck.
as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
What's up now?
They'll take this to the 46.
In the 1st half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw, Purdy.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
I think for baseball, we call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
Here we go with McCaffrey.
Yes!
And trying to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. Kyle Shanahan, an offensive mind, but his guys stopped up short. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. 1st down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Down, black, 95.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Tua eluding the pressure right. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
No way. One light. Okay, finish them live. Okay, yeah. Tell them I'm live.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it.
No!
He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki.
Dang it.
And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Yo, guys, I'm going to have to probably cut this short because I'm going to go decorate my outside my house with lights. Stay with me.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
I'm cutting this one short, guys. See ya.